Welcome to the Born to Be a Beast YouTube channel. My name is Brady B. Manbecker, and in today's video, I'll be taking you guys through and teaching you how to do the mandatory poses of the open bodybuilding category. If you guys are wondering what the mandatory poses are for classic physique, stay tuned for next week. Okay, so after you get through your quarter turns, and let me know if you guys want a video all about the quarter turns, let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so after you get through your quarter turns, you're going to start off in a front double bicep. So let's talk about that. For the front double bicep, start about placing your feet just enough so where you don't have any gap in here. You don't want any daylight. If you're like this, you're too far. If you're like this, you're too far. You just want that perfect placement to where there is no gap. And that is different for everybody depending on how developed your inner thigh is. So start by getting that set up and then tearing the floor apart. You want to act like you're pulling this floor outwards. Now I always turn my feet out just a little bit to activate that outer thigh, that sweep of the quad. So I'm pulling the floor apart. You want to be on your heels, and then I'm arching up on my toes. That just gives me that little extra activation and separation in my quads. And there you have it. Your quads are set up. Tearing the floor apart, no daylight shown, arched on the feet, pushing outwards like you're tearing the floor apart. Now, for the upper body. Start off by going into a bicep. Now I see a lot of people crunch like this, or like this, or like this. You want to be big in this pose. Stretch your stomach up, not like this. Doesn't matter how good your abs are. Always try to look big in this pose. Flex your biceps. You can bring your elbows forward just a little bit, but not too much. Flaring those lats out and activating your lats. You want to look big. Don't crunch yourself over. Don't lose your lats by going too far. Get them so where your lats are visible and shown with your elbows forward. And one last thing with the front double bicep, stick your hips back. Hips back. That's a little illusion. It looks weird from the side, but from the front, that's a little illusion people do to kind of make their waist look smaller and their legs pop a little more. And that's how you do a front double bicep. The next pose is the front lat spread. Start by planting your feet exactly how we had it, tearing the floor apart. No daylight here, arching your toes just a bit. Find your thumbs in the middle of your back and bring them around to right about your oblique line, really flaring those lats out. You want to pull your elbows forward while pushing them out at the same time, not over rounding them, but finding just that sweet spot right there. Flexing those quads, and then just like the front double, pushing your waist, pushing your hips back. Now I see a lot of people on this pose try to go like this to make their chest and their lats look bigger, but that is actually just hurting you. Here, butt back, right up, right up. And that is the second mandatory pose. So with the side chest, foot placement is crucial here. Start by flexing the calf. When you're flexing the calf, that you know you're ready to hit the pose. But it's not that easy. Take your foot, take your back foot, put it just a bit forward, then your other foot, and kind of put your toes up against that natural arch of your other foot, and smash this quad into this quad to really bring out that hamstring. Drop right there, and I kind of sit down a little bit, really smashing these quads together, flexing this calf. Boom, I know I'm in the pose. Now with the front, I see a lot of people come up here, a lot of people come down here, a lot of people try to look big by doing this. Here's some pointers. So keep your elbow close to your body. Really get under this pec. Just like that. And then a little extra thing you do. turn this wrist outwards to really activate that bicep. So you're in there like that. Now I'm gonna come in a little closer, just show you what I do with my hands. Here, start low, bring it up, just like that. Elbow close to the body and turn this. You wanna be under that pec completely, yet upright and looking big. Turning that wrist with your foot placement. And that's how you hit a side chest. So let's move on to the back poses now. Starting off with the back double bicep. Now the leg placement for both the back double bicep and the back lat spread are the exact same. Extending either calf, so you can either do your right or your left, whichever one you feel more confident with or you know looks better. I'm gonna go with my left because that's what I usually do. Flexing that calf, flexing that hamstring. Make sure you always keep your legs flexed. Whatever leg is not back, turn it out a little. I'll show you what I mean by that. This one is kind of out, not straight back. Kind of turn your foot the opposite way of when you're going to turn this foot. You want this foot back, facing out, this foot front, facing out. Whenever you face your foot out with the leg that is not out, you're showing more of that outer sweep, but you're flexing that as well. Then, same with the front, double, boom. Bring your arms up, don't over crunch, don't pinch, open up, and kind of relax, but squeeze where you need to squeeze. Now, you don't necessarily want to bring your hips forward, but you want to kind of lean back just a little bit to show the judges. The judges are going to be down here, and you're going to be up here on stage. And they're the ones judging you, so you kind of got to lean back just a little bit, but not too much to where you just lose everything. So let's set up our foot placement again. In your back double, rotate those elbows back. Lean back. Elbows still a little bit forward, and stick that stomach out. That gets all that activation on that lower back, the Christmas tree. And keep your head straight. Don't look up. Keep your head straight. Now, I'll show you what that looks like from the front. And that is how you do the back double. Now, the back lat spread. Same exact foot position, so I'm not going to go over that. Plant your foot, turn it, plant this foot, turn it. Now, I like to pull my tree on this, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Start off hands in front, activate everything in your back, still staying upright. Same with the front lat spread, grab right about that oblique line, pull forward. Now, I see a lot of people go like this. They chicken wing. You don't want to chicken wing, you want to stay big. Boom, boom. Leaning back, stomach out, pushing your elbows out and forward to really get those lats popping. Flexing those legs, not rounding the traps. Relaxing the traps. Really only flexing your lats here. Head straight. And that is how you do a back lat spread. Now let's move on to the final side pose, which is the side tricep. Now with these side poses, it is notable to note that you guys can do whichever side that you want. Whether that be your left side or your right side, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have the technique down and are making sure that you are showing your best parts. So I'm going to go on this side just for the demonstration. Adequate foot placement. Stomach in. Bringing that tricep down and around. There's not much to say here, except don't, crunch on those abs. Just flex them. Bring that tricep down and around. Just like that. This is honestly one of the most simplest poses. Really, the most important thing is getting your legs in the right position. All right, the ab thigh. The abdominals in one thigh. Stick whichever leg you want out, whether that be your left or right, doesn't matter. I'm gonna stick my right out. Boom. Start big. Come down in a nice, you don't want to overdo it to where you're like this, but you just want to just flex your abs, kind of staying upright. Maybe go crunch down just a bit to get full activation. Really make sure you're flexing that quad, flexing those lats as well so that they flare out. And that's how you do the ab thigh. Now, the most musculars. I'm gonna be doing a whole video on all about different most muscular poses that you can hit. There's so many different variations, but I'm gonna take you through just the one that I always see people do, which is the crab most muscular. So start off once again, putting forward one of your quads. Make sure you're on that heel. You don't want to have your foot flat. You want to be on your heel, raising that up. I just get that slightly bit more separation whenever I do that, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, then you want to stick your chest out and kind of curl your arms and hit your most muscular. Bring your arms around like a clock. Bring them together like you're giving yourself a fist bump, but go slow there and really squeeze everything. Bring it up just a bit. Boom. And that's how you hit it. Really flex that chest. Bring that chest out in front. This is the chest pose that you're showing. Chest, if you have a strong chest, you want to really show that. You don't want to be like, no, you want to be bringing that chest out. And that right there, beats, is how you do the mandatory poses for the open bodybuilding division. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And comment down below what you want to see next. While you're down there, please pick up some Born to Be a Beast merch. It'll mean a lot to me. And also, please follow my other socials. With that all said, may God bless you and your family. You know what we do. B-Man out. Peace.